Hello, it's Graham here from Unearthed, and today we have the Teknetics Eurotek Pro. We have a lot of people asking us why haven't we done a video on the Eurotek, and the simple answer is up until now there's so many different people out there doing them. There's some really good ones from the UK, some really good ones from the States. The Hunter GT does a really in-depth one which is worth looking at on YouTube. But we've got to a point where we get asked so many times, I think it's only right that we do one, because it's our best-selling machine. The Eurotek Pro, for beginners and people coming into the hobby, it's almost unbeatable in my opinion. It's really simple to use, it's extremely lightweight, very efficient on the battery. You get about 25 to 30 hours battery life. Terrific piece of kit. As you can see, there's a control box, which isn't waterproof by the way, so it's a must that people must keep a cover on these if there's a threat of rain. We have quite a few people saying, oh, I've got my machine but it's not working properly. The simple fact is they're not putting a cover on. You don't put a cover on, you're taking a chance it'll void the warranty. So make sure the machine's got a cover on it if there's a threat of rain. As we know, electronics don't like water. So there's a power button, menu button, pinpoint button, plus and minus, and that's it. Large screen for all the information that gets fed back to you, so they're very user friendly. It's got the upper stem into the arm cup, midsection, as you can see, down to the lower section onto the 11-inch DD coil. You can also get them in an 8-inch coil version, which is slightly cheaper, but I actually prefer the 11-inch DD on these Euroteks. Better ground coverage, more depth. You can also get longer lower stems for these. I think the standard lower stem for this is a 21-inch. You can get a 26.5-inch one for taller guys like myself, which you're not stooping over, which is much better. Cam locks, as you can see. So very straightforward machine to operate. Very lightweight, £2, just over £2. You can swing them all day without any fatigue. You can see the speaker at the back here. This is where the battery goes, the 9-volt battery in here. You just slide the cover off, you slot your battery in, but please don't use cheap batteries. We have people using the pound shop specials, buy 2 for £1. They're just simply not powerful enough to operate this machine. Just get a Duracell, stick it in, you'll get 25 hours plus with it. So, you know, it's so simple. What else can I say about it? If we can just turn it gently, you'll see a little cover there. You flick the cover up and that's where your headphones go. So I always recommend people use headphones with these machines, and when you're not using, or you haven't got headphones in, just clip that down. It actually slots in. So that's a good little feature as well. We'll have a look at the features next. I'm going to press pause on this and I'll be back with you in a second. Right, we're back. The machine's been turned on by this button. This little section here is a depth indicator. Let's just move it away from the motor. You can see top right is a battery life indicator. If we press the menu button, the sensitivity, so you can adjust the sensitivity by plus and minus. So you can drop the sensitivity down or up if you wish. Next one on the menu is discrimination, so you can go quite far up with the discrimination on these machines. I wouldn't recommend using it on too high a discrimination, just in case you're wiping desirables out. But as you can see, you can up and down with a plus and minus, which is very simple. Then you've got your volume, so 0 to 10 is like an audio volume, and then from 10 to 20 is the iron volume. What I recommend with this is, on the volume, is stick it on about 11, have the sensitivity on around about 8. It goes to 10, but you can have it on about 8. So you're under control of the machine, it's not doing too erratic. You can get away with around about 9 if you want, or 10 if in some circumstances. And there we have it. Pinpoint mode in the middle, dead easy. What we find with these machines is people tend to press hard on them. There's no point. You don't have to press hard, just gentle. Nice and gentle. So that runs through the menu. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little test with a hammered coin next to a nail, just to see how we get on with this. But it's a very straightforward machine that just goes through all the features. We've got a little bit of, we've got pipes running underneath the ground here, feeding into the showroom, so it's picking them up, so it's not ideal. But we'll move over again. I'll put us on pause and we'll move over to do a test with a hammered coin, just to see how this machine operates. So as you can see, we've got hammered coin next to a nail. The settings on this at the moment are 11 volume, 8 sensitivity, discrimination 0, so I can use this on no discrim whatsoever and let the volume do the work. So let's just have a look how we get on. So it's picking the hammered penny up on the screen. As we go near the nail, you can hear it grunting away, and, which is clever, top left, the iron button. So the recovery speed is really good on these. As you can see, it's picking up the hammered penny and grunting away near the nail. Now you can go quite a bit closer with this test. Just bear with me a sec. I'm having to come under this shelter because it's actually started raining, which is a pain. So if we go there, so it's not picking the nail up, but guess what? You can hear the slight grunts with the nail. So it's picking the hammered up. So if you've got sights that are laden with iron, you suspect there's a few hammered knocking about, these machines don't have to do the job. Now then, take the hammered away. We'll remove that. We're left with the iron nail. Grunting away and showing the iron. So how effective is that? You know, people say to me, oh well, you know, the Garrett's are great machines. The Garrett's have been around a long time, the 250s, the Ace 150s. This machine just wipes the floor with them. It's so superior to them machines. It's just got so many good features. I mean, look at that. Just buzzing away on the iron. There's a little bit of electromagnetic interference here because we've got cables there, you see, going into the building, but terrific machine, really is. So I hope that gives, just knocking the sensitivity down so it doesn't start doing me head in. So as you can see, it's a really good machine. You know, for under 300 quid with accessories, headphones, covers and everything, it's a good buy. So I hope that helps. I hope that's been a help. It's been a bit of a rush because of the weather, but we got there in the end. Many thanks.